pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion, the Investiture Ceremony and Open Door Assessment Batch Presentation 2025. Today, we gather to celebrate leadership, excellence and achievement, to invest our newly elected student representatives and to honor our academic toppers who have made us proud. We are delighted to have amidst us our respected Director Sir, Dr. P. Bhumeshwarrao Garu, Principal Ma'am, dedicated teachers and our shining students this afternoon. I now invite our respected Director Sir, Dr. P. Bhumeshwarrao Garu to address the gathering with their inspiring words on leadership, responsibility and excellence. Please put your hands together, everyone.
Very good afternoon. Respected Principal, Coordinators, Heads of the departments, teachers and my dear student colleagues. At the outset, let me thank you all for inviting me here. So as you should be aware, as far as my memory goes, I think last month the elections were conducted and different positions were elected by you people. Maybe students from different classes contested for different positions, like school people leader, supervisory leadership team for library, and there are a number of other positions like maybe sports and other activities. So in this process, the actual intention of conducting election is to introduce the democratic process which happens in this country. So that's a learning curve. End of the day, maybe your social teachers might teach you a topic called democracy, maybe elections and the process. But instead of teaching orally, if they give you a chance to experience it by making you a part of the process, I think that process happened last month, and in which you people, assuming that you have taken your right to vote with discretion, and you might have picked up candidates on merit. So students who have won can certainly be congratulated for being elected. Double congratulations for the ones who participated. Right? At least you got a chance, you had a chance to contest. Maybe you might have lost, but the ones who have won, the ones who have got elected or selected, maybe I think that's the end of the road for them. Beyond that, they can't do anything. But you people who lost will have to take it in a positive way, where you lost. Still, you have a chance to win. So, there's a chance for you to rise. So, in that context, as I said earlier, contesting is important, participating is important. Whether you win or lose doesn't matter. So, that's a spirit of sports, that's a spirit of life. We try to get a number of things done. Maybe be it academics, be it real life, be it sports, games or whatever it may be. Maybe be it elections in which you contested. So the overall learning point in this is only one can sit in the position of number one. The rest are numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 has its value, 2 has its value, 8 has its value, even 100 has its value, and of course 0 has also its value. So are we trying to make an impact? That's the question. In the sense, at least are we trying to be a part of those numbers? In the sense, at least are we trying to be a part of the contesting team? At least are we trying to challenge others? Right? Be it elections, be it sports, as I said earlier, be it, as I said earlier, real time, real life. So the purpose of life is not to just lead, eat, sleep, drink, sleep, and just say it's okay, done. So every day is a new day, every day brings you a new challenge. Every arena, every field throws challenges at you. And as you youngsters at the school level will have to face a few challenges in certain domains. Competition is there, competition is everywhere. While competing, at the most what we can do is we'll have to give our best. That's it. What exactly do we have in our hands is to give our best. That's it. Results would come or may not come. Results might get delayed. But when we keep on competing, the results would follow sometime or the other. Right? So have that spirit. As I said earlier, that's the reason why I said people who have won are congratulated. People who have lost will have double congratulations. At least they have extra mile to go. And the ones who have won, who are opted or elected as leaders, it's not just winning with promises. You made different promises. In fact, I remember when the election took place, I interacted with almost all the candidates who were available. Almost, maybe one or two who were not available in the context when I came for giving my vote, for casting my vote. I think close to 30 plus candidates I remember I spoke. And everyone, every candidate was making tall promises, typically like our politicians. Right? So, you people who have made promises know what kind of promises you made, and genuinely some promises certainly come under your purview, some don't. Some would come under your teacher's purview, which you promised. That shows lack of experience, lack of awareness, and you didn't knew that this is something maybe I promised but I cannot fulfill. Certain promises come under my purview, but you promised. Right? So appreciate you for being gutsy enough to take to make promises which were not under your purview, but in real time when you start executing you would know, oh, this is something which I cannot do. Your friends might ask you, Arayar, you told me that you will do it. You told me that we'll get 6 sports classes every day. Maybe you might have promised in order to win, which is practically not possible. 6 sports classes in a week itself is not possible. How can 6 sports classes can be given for a day? Right? So, whether number of classes allocated for sports is obviously to be decided by the principal and it depends on the convenience of the PETs. So they'll have to take that decision. And you people, if you have promised, do you think you will have that say where you can go to the principal and say, ma'am or sir, please give us sports classes, 6 sports classes per week. Do you think you can do it? No, it wouldn't come under your purview. But as I said earlier, just to win election, maybe you might have made, that's the reason why I call it tall promises, big promises, which cannot be fulfilled. But at least you tried. At least you tried. Maybe you might have had an agenda. You had an agenda. Basing on the agenda, you represented your maybe cause. You spoke with your friends. You convinced them. You took votes. You won. Now it's your turn to keep up those promises. Get back to your concerned teachers, your class teachers, or your group teachers. Talk to them, because you will have a cabinet. You will have a committee now. Right? So all of you will be taking an oath. You would be promising that you would be adhering to the rules and regulations of the system, and you would be genuinely contributing to the growth. So in the process, you'll have to convince your friends, talk to your friends, coordinate with them, maybe get the feedback, meet your teachers, your class teachers, your group masters, house masters, and again, your principal or intern. In need-based, you can even interact with us, and let's try and work it out in such a way that the whole process of learning happens in the right way. Right? So for example, you people coming to school on a regular basis, you know how you are supposed to behave. But in certain contexts, we have a particular word called a protocol. There would be protocols. For example, if you have noticed, I was escorted by your NCC cadets. Right? If you have noticed, from that staircase, I can straight away come here to the podium, or I can come straight away and stand next to the chair. But what happened? The cadets took me around, right? Took me around and escorted me to the chair through this passage. That's called a protocol. Even though I know I can straight away from the staircase, I can straight away walk towards the chair and occupy the chair, but still I followed the protocol. In the sense, being a director, even though I have the extra liberty of walking straight to the chair, maybe even if I had walked, do you think the cadets would have stopped me? Where are the cadets? Do you think you would have stopped me if I had straight away walked here? No. Got it? So I know they are not in a position, they don't have the power, they don't have the authority to stop me, but still, as a protocol, I followed them. In the same way, your leaders will try and educate you, your leaders will try and guide you, right? As a part of protocol, you will have to support them because you elected them. Hope you understand this particular point, right? Even they have certain limitations. Your leaders can't do everything. They'll try. End of the day, they'll try. While in the process of trying, you are supposed to cooperate with them, where the whole process, as I said earlier, teaching and learning, be it academics, be it other fields. In order to get a successful output, the protocols got to be followed. And you will have to promise yourself, all the ones, all the voters, all the students who have voted in favor of X, Y, Z, who have elected their representatives, will have to cooperate with them, will have to follow the protocols so that the system would run smoothly. Right? So, the real intention of conducting this election, the real intention of conducting this investiture ceremony, this ceremony is called investiture ceremony, in the sense, the oath-taking ceremony. Telugulo, Pramana Svikarotsavam antaru. Who is our Chief Minister? Shri Revanth Reddy. ఆయన ఓత్ టేకింగ్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు డిడ్ హీ డూ ఇట్ ఇన్ స్మాల్ రూమ్, చిన్న రూమ్లో ఓత్ టేకింగ్ తీసుకున్నారు ఆయన? ఐడియా ఉందా లేదా? సే ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఎస్, యు నో. ఇట్ వాస్ ఎ బిగ్ సెరమనీ, రైట్? ఎన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డిగ్నిటరీస్ కేమ్, all the common voters, all the people who were in favor of him visited the place. They were a part of his oath-taking ceremony. It was a grand event. So he took the oath in front of the people who elected him. In the same way, your representatives would be taking oath in front of you, promising that they would stick to the norms, at the same time that they would make sure everything goes on well with your cooperation. And you are supposed to stick to it. When you elected your representative, they will try their level best in order to make things happen with the coordination from different departments. In the same way, as an individual, you are supposed to advise them, follow them. That's the beauty of democracy, right? As I said earlier, position 1 can be occupied only by one. Let's appreciate the ones who won. Let's cooperate with the ones who got elected. Let's be a part of this ceremony. Let's encourage them for being present school people leader and other leaders. Hopefully, this system will enlighten them. Hopefully, this system will give a clarity for you and your friends so that prospectively you can certainly be a future leader of this country. When you can lead a school from the front, when you are in your school, why can't you become a good leader? Maybe becoming a doctor, becoming an engineer, becoming a scientist. When all that is possible, why can't you people be a part of leaders who can lead this country? Right? So this is, as I said earlier, this is a learning curve. This is a learning experience. This is a part of your studies. Sitting outside, if you are here for the next 1.5 to 2 hours, looking or watching the whole process, and if you are trying to understand this process, I would certainly say your social teachers should be more than happy because they are teaching you, they are giving you a practical exposure on a topic called democracy, election, right, and the process of electing their representatives. Okay, so maybe in science you have labs, in math you have a lab, but in social you don't have labs. Society itself is a lab. Society itself is a lab. Right? So now we are in the process of learning something in a lab called society. And the topic is democracy, as I said earlier. Elections, getting the representatives getting elected, and maybe trying to serve you. They would certainly serve you. On one side, they will have to take care of their studies. At the same time, they have to coordinate, and they are supposed to fulfill their promises which they made. You can certainly question them in the right way. For example, your parents might have voted and they might have elected some X as MLA. If something don't have in a democratic process, if something doesn't happen in the democratic process, your parents can certainly go to the MLA, member of a legislative assembly, and they can certainly question him in the right way. In the same way, you people can certainly question your representatives. You can tell, we heard what you told us. We believed your promises. Right? We voted in your favor. We made you a leader. We were a part of the oath-taking ceremony. So we were cooperative all through. Right? And now it's time for us to work together and achieve our common goals. Common goals. There would not be an independent or individual agenda kind of a thing. We are here to reach our common goal. Right? Hope this session will certainly give you a good clarity on what needs to be done in the future, and I hope all the leaders, all the people, all the students who got represented to take things pretty seriously. As a leader, you are expected to lead from the front. You are supposed to do things on your own first, then ask your teammates to do things in the right way. Right? So, as a student, what exactly is your role? As a student leader, what exactly is your role, and are you fulfilling your duties to the max? And then you have every right to ask your friend to follow it. You have every right to meet your teacher, discuss things, and get things done for your team. That's how it has to be. So as leader, please set an example, make an impact, do the right thing, right? And make sure yourself, your name would be a part of history, in the annals of history, right? So with this, let me wish great luck for all the ones who have got elected, and hope this would certainly be a wonderful learning curve for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and motivating words. With your declaration, the investiture ceremony is now officially open. And now, the moment our students have been eagerly waiting for, the announcement of our School Cabinet 2025. Let's proudly welcome our newly elected representatives. Elected representative for SPL, M. Charan, 9th NK. Elected representative for ASPL, SK Mohammad Hafiz, 8th NP. Elected representative for Sports Captain, G. Prashant, from 9th NM. Elected representative for Eco Club member, Varnika Reddy from 6th NS. Elected representative for Library Monitor, G. Anshusri from 9th NS. Elected representative for Cultural, Tehseen from 9th NP2. Now the turn for House elected representative from Girls Captain P. Anjali from 9th NM. Please come forward. From Boys Vice Captain Y. Bodhan from 8th NK. From Red House, Girls Captain S.K. Asma from 9th NP2. Red House, from Boys, Vice Captain P. Ashwit Paul from 8th NM2. From Violet House, Captain from Boys, Funny Kishore from 9th NM. Violet House, Girls Vice Captain S.K. Sumera, 8th NP. From Yellow House, Girls Captain S.K. Afra from 9th NM. Yellow House, from Boys, Vice Captain K. Venkat from 8th NP. Leadership is not about titles, but about responsibility and service. It's time for our leaders to take the solemn oath. May I now request our Principal Ma'am to administer the oath of office. All newly elected representatives are requested to repeat the oath together.
I am Charan, having been elected as SPL of School NewEra, do solemnly promise that I will fulfill my duties with honesty, dedication, and responsibility, respect my teachers, schoolmates, and school rules at all times, work together with my fellow leaders to uphold the values and discipline of the school, set a good example in behavior studies and sports, serve selflessly for the welfare of my schoolmates and glory of my school. This I pledge on my honor as a true representative of my school.
Hafiz
have been elected as
ASPL of School NewEra, do solemnly promise that I will fulfill my duties with honest dedication and responsibility, respect my teachers, schoolmates, and rules at all times, work together with my fellow leaders to uphold the values and discipline of the school, set a good example in behavior, studies, and sports, survive selflessly for the welfare of my schoolmates and glory of my school. This I pledge on my honor as a true representative of my school.
I
Prashant,
having been elected as
sports captain of NewEra School, do solemnly promise it I will fulfill my duty with utmost and responsible, respect my teachers, schoolmates, and school rules at all time, work with my fellow leaders to uphold the values of the school, set a good examples in behavior, studies, and sports, serve selfless for the welfare of my school mates and glory of my school. This I pledged on my honor as a true response of my school.
I
Varnika Reddy,
having been elected as
Eco Captain of School NewEra, do solemnly promise that I will fulfill my duties with honesty, dedication, and responsibility. Respect my teachers, schoolmates, and school rules at all times. Work together with my fellow leaders to uphold the values and discipline of the school. Set a good example in behavior, studies, and sports. Serve selflessly for the welfare of my schoolmates and glory of my school. This I pledge on my honor as a true representative of my school. Thank you.
I, Anshusri, having been elected as library monitor of school New Era, do solemnly promise that I will fulfill my duties with honesty, dedication, and responsibility. Respect my teachers, schoolmates, and school rules at all times. Work together with my fellow leaders to uphold the values and discipline of the school. Set a good example in behavior, studies, and sports. Serve selflessly for the welfare of my schoolmates and glory of my school. This I pledge on my honor as a true representative of my school. I,
Tehseen,
having been elected as
Cultural Secretary of School New Era, do solemnly promise that I will fulfill my duties with honesty, dedication, and responsibilities. Respect my teachers, schoolmates, and school rules at all times. Work together with my fellow leaders to uphold the value and discipline of the school. Set a good example in behavior, studies, and sports. Serve selflessly for the welfare of my schoolmates and glory of my school. This I pledge on my honor as a true representative of my school.
I just take a minute again. I was just informed by Srinivas Garu of the social department regarding this particular candidature. I have a half ticket here, not a full ticket. Right? So if you have noticed, all the other captains, all the other leaders are basically from 8th and 9th classes. And I think she is the only one who made it from class 6, if I'm not wrong. Right? So, and the contestants with whom she literally competed were from class 8th or 9th. Generally, it would be a typical phenomena where 9th class students or 8th class students will have that extra bit of advantage because they are older in age, right? Maybe more confident than students of class 6 while presenting their agenda to their classmates, because she has to go into class 7, 8, 9 who are obviously super seniors rather, right? So if you are in class 9 and if you are making it into class 9 with your agenda, there would not be any issue. But if you are in class 6 and if you are going into class 9 with your agenda, you will have to have that guts in order to present yourself. Okay, so maybe she had her own unique maybe agenda or maybe approach, right? Maybe she had wonderful convincing skills where she could convince even the super seniors who were in class 8th and 9th to vote for her, right? So maybe a prospective leader, and that too a club which I like very much, Eco Club. I like green very much, in the sense the greenery, that's soothing for the eyes, right? And that recharges you. Green color recharges you soulfully. Okay, so hopefully she might have taken an oath in order to have a wonderful campus, a clean and green campus, right? So with the innovative methods which she had used in the process of winning as the Eco Club captain, hope she would continue all through the next year, because it's not this year. Maybe in case if she is doing really well, 7th, 8th, 9th, she has 3 more years to work as a part of Eco Club in the process of improvising greenery on the campus. Right? So all of you could be really stressed because you have academic work starting from 7:30 in the morning till 6:30 in the evening. Right? So the greenery around you will take the stress off. So as she has taken a wonderful decision of convincing you and becoming captain for a wonderful club, for a great thing, which is helpful for all of us, right? Let me appreciate you on behalf of you again. Let's give her a big hand. Let's encourage her for making it big along with the 8th and 9th class students, right? Appreciation for you. Hope this will take you a long way. Okay? Good. Keep it up.
Congratulations to our new leaders, the school's value with dedication and pride. Now it's time for the Open Door Shining Stars. Excellence is the gradual result of always striving to do better. It's now time to honor our Open Door Assessment toppers, the academic achievers who have made our school proud. I request, as I take the name of the students, the Shining Stars who have made their wonderful performance, to come forward. Before that, I would like to congratulate all the dear toppers. Your hard work and dedication truly inspire us all. I welcome Vinita ma'am to come forward for the badge distribution. Grade 3 Mathematics, a cycle to student rewards and appreciation. Congratulations to the students from 3rd in the subject of Maths for the high score. Ahan Aridhi Kanaparthi from 3rd NM1 for the best score. Ashish Kotte from 3rd NM1 for the best score. Bhavika Dondeti from 3rd NM1 for the best score. Hanvika Chava from 3rd NM1 for the best score. Hanvika. Musa Ali Mohammad from 3rd NM1 for the best score. Nivam Sishesha Sai Kilaru from 3rd NM1 best score. In the category of improvement, 3rd Mathematics, Adarshini Nallamilli from 3rd NM1. Venkata Karthik Truvedula from 3rd NM1. Haripriya G from 3rd NJK1. Rutika P from 3rd NJK2. Science grade 3 for the high score. Hanvika Chava from 3rd NM1. Alluri from 3rd NM1 for the best score. Rohan Patepurapu from 3rd NM1 for the best score. In the category of improvement, Mokshit J from grade 4 Mathematics high score. Danyata Mamidala from 4th NM1 for the best score. Gautam Nayak Wangudot from 4th NM1 for the best score. Sai Surya Advin Jyotula from 4th NM1 for the best score. For the improvement, Gautam Nayak Wankudotu from 4th NM1. For the best improvement category, Taruni Wankudotu from 4th NM1. Himanshi from 4th NM2. Lakshit Sai Banot from 4th NM2. Josika P for best improvement. I call Maryada sir to come forward to distribute the badges for the winners from grade 4th Science high score. Charani Dodda from 4th NM1 for the best score. Danyata Mamidala from 4th NM1. Gautam Nayak Wangudot from 4th NM1. As I call the name, please come forward, students. Gautam Nayak Wankudotu from 4th NM1. Sai Surya Advin from 4th NM1. Sri Rudvilasa from 4th NM1. Vedasri Vallabi from 4th NM1. In the category of improvement, Taruni from 4th NM1. Tanush Tej from 4th NM1. Now I request TNR sir to come forward to give the badges for the winners. In the category of best improvement, Vedasri from 4th NM1. Sai Samanvita from 4th NM2. Grade 5 Mathematics High Score, Student Vivan Shreyas from 5th NM1. Lohit Abhiram from 5th NM1. Pokshit Kumar from 5th NM1. Sampath Kumar, Sri Nandana. Grade 5 Science, Gagan Deepak from 5th NM1 for the best score. Category of best score, Kirtish Islawat from 5th NM1. Lohit Abhiram from 5th NM1. Sumeha Sheikh from 5th NM1. In the category of best improvement, Grade 5 Science, Sampath Kumar, 5th NM1. Sushakya K from, under the category of high score, Student Amanat Sheikh from 6th NM1. Anvita from 6th NM1. As I call your name, please be ready to come. Harsha from 6th NM1. In the category of best score, Jashvika from 6th NM1. Shyamali from 6th NM1. Avantika from 6th NM1. Students, be ready. In the category of improvement, from the class 6th NS, Charani Guguloth. Hanisha Dondeti from 6th NS. Haswin Nallamotu from 6th NM1. Manoj Kumar from 6th NM2. Congratulations to all the badge winners and kudos to all the challengers. Now I request Moni ma'am from the Department of English to come forward to distribute the badges. Grade 6 Subject Science. In the category of improvement, Lohit from 6th NM2. In the category of best score, Mathematics, Nervin Babu Guguloth from 7th NS. Salam Muhammad from 7th NS. Samhita from 7th NS. In the category of improvement, Bhargava Shivasai Goli from 7th NM1. Gamya from 7th NM1. Himavarshita from 7th NM1. In the category of best improvement, Mathematics, Trinath from 7th NM1. Charitra from 7th NM2. I request Sridevi ma'am from the Department of Telugu to come forward and join in this program. Chinmay Reddy Narayana from 7th NM2. Harnika Somoju from 7th NM2. Latika from 7th NM2. Grade 7. As I call your name, please be ready, students. Grade 7 Science High Score, Nervin Babu Guguloth from 7th NS. Salam Muhammad from 7th NS. In the category of improvement, Grade 7 Science, Bhargava Shivasai Goli 7th NM1 and Madhavi from 7th NM2. Now I request Venu sir from Department of Science to come forward to distribute the badges. Grade 8, 7. Grade 8, Science. In the category of high score, Kavyasri Gaddam from 8th NM1. In the category of improvement, Geetika A from 8th NM1. Jyoti Chaudhary from 8th NM2. Mrudula from 8th NM2. Please come fast. Pravasti Oluguru from 8th NM2. Grade 8 Mathematics. In the category of best score, Afshin Sheikh from 8th NM1. Geetika A from 8th NM1. Sai Krishna Reddy from 8th NM1. Chandana Pratapaneni from 8th NM1. Halima SK from 8th NM2. Now I request Hemlata ma'am from the Department of Social to come forward. Thank you, Vanessa. In the category of improvement, Grade 8 Mathematics, Shrestha Sri Bhasha Boina from 8th NS. Afshin Sheikh from 8th NM1. Mahendra Pratap Singh Shekhwat from 8th NM1. Bhavagna Maridu from 8th NM2. Halima SK from 8th NM2. Mrudula Rayala from 8th NM2. Siri Chandana from 8th NM2. Sai Charan from 8th NM2. Rahul Banotu from 9th NS. Sri Abhigna Tambarla from 9th NS. In the category of improvement, Grade 9 Mathematics, Asmita Bhukia from 9th NS. Congratulations, dear toppers. Your hard work and dedication truly inspire us all. All the best for your future. As we near the end of this memorable ceremony, it's time to express a gratitude. As a vote of thanks, I take privilege and I thank everyone, dear respected Director Sir, Principal Ma'am, all the teachers and students who have joined in this ceremony, and I also congratulate all the leaders who have taken the oath and be a responsible leaders and follow all the rules. Keep motivating and inspiring in your duties and also your studies. All the best, all the toppers who have shown their high score in their open door assessment, and also in their improvement examinations. Keep making hard work and all the best for your future. Let's have a photo session. I request all the leaders, new leaders who have pledged to uphold the school's values with dedication and pride to come forward for the photo session. Thank you everyone, and to conclude this beautiful afternoon filled with pride and promise, I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he Bharata bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Salute. Order. Assembly disperse.